Okay, today I'm going to show you how to edit content on the new Illinois Legal Aid Online website. The first thing you're going to want to do is go to the website, illinoislegalaid.org, and then sign in or log in by pressing this button right up here. If you've been here before, it will auto-populate your name and your password. Otherwise, you can enter your name and your password there and then click Login. Once you're logged in, you can click on any piece of content. I'll just click on Getting a Divorce here for purposes of the demonstration. And you'll notice that there is a button right above that says Edit. So go ahead and click on that button. And now we're on what we call the back end of the website. This is the content management system, or the CMS. This is basically where we can edit every part of the content that you're looking at. So first we start out with the title. The limit here is 60 characters, which is not a lot, so the titles have to be very short. And then we have the content description. This actually doesn't show up on the content. It's just a way to describe the content so that when we share the content on social media or in search results, we have some way to explain to the user what this content is about in addition to the title. Then you scroll down and we have the content block. So this is where the actual text of the article lives. So if you have some sort of change, this is where you're going to make it. The first thing to do before you start making your changes is to click on this button right here. It says Start Tracking Changes. And this is going to work just like any tracking changes in Word or Google Docs. Basically, when you make a change, instead of just doing it directly, it's going to highlight it so that we can later come in and see exactly what you did. So if you delete something, that's what it looks like. If you add something, it looks like that. So that just helps us see exactly what you did later when we go in to review all your changes. Other than that, the text box here works basically the same as you'd expect it. This is bold, italics. Over here is a way to create bolded lists or numbered lists. If you make a mistake, you can hit undo. If you want to make a hyperlink, link to some other page, you can just highlight the words and then click this link. And then you put in the URL here. So if we wanted this to go to Google, we would just press google.com. It already puts in the HTTP, so you don't have to worry about that. I'm going to hit cancel because I don't want that to go in there. You're not really going to need to use anything else up here except for this button right here. So this is called Paste from Word. So if you want to bring something in from a Word document, you would open up the Word document, copy that text, paste it in here, hit OK, and it will pull all the formatting from Word. Otherwise the formatting will look weird. And then finally you're going to run into some of these headings. The thing to know about headings is that we actually start with heading number 3 and then 4 and then 5. So if you're looking for heading number 1 and number 2, you will not see those. But we do have heading number 3, 4, and 5, so feel free to use those. So alright, I've made my changes. I'm going to scroll down. You don't need to worry about any of these learn more links. We can take care of that. So just scroll all the way down here to the work log, and you're just going to describe what and why you did it. So what you did and why you did it. So I took out a sentence because I thought it was confusing. So the important thing here is, as I said, not just what you did, but why. We can actually, like I said, go back and see, exactly what you did. We can say, okay, they took out this sentence and they added this sentence, but what we really want to know is why you did that. So really focus on why you did the thing that you did, and this will help us understand your motivations, and that's what it says down here. This will help other authors understand your motivations. So okay, I've finished my edits. If I want to come back to them, if I'm not quite done, I can click this Save as Draft, and that will allow me to come back to the work later. But if I'm completely done, I can click Save, and that will send the changes to us here in the content team so that we can review them. So we won't get a notification if you just click Save as Draft. That just saves your work so that you can come back to it later. Finally, I just wanted to point out that even if you don't have any edits to make, so even if none of this had been done, you could still leave us a note, basically. So say you see something and you don't really have time to come in and make these sorts of edits. Well, you can just hit the edit button, come in here, and then just scroll all the way down to the bottom. You don't have to do anything else, and you can just write a note to us right here. So you can say, content team, please look into paragraph 2. I think there is a recent case that changes the law here. So something as simple as that, even if, like I said, you don't make any changes to the actual text of the content, we now are flagged on this. We will get a notification when you click save that you've done this, and we will get this message. So even if you don't have time to change the content based on this, you can just sort of flag it and help us improve our content. So this is a really great way to just sort of flag something when you just notice it, but you don't have time to actually make the change. So just again, enter a work log here, and then just click save, just as a way to flag that issue. That's another great way you can help us improve and keep improving our content.